Now we are in Five Below, and the first thing I saw was the clearance, and of course I had to check that out. And they had lots of Easter, and then a few other things like Bob Ross mints. Come on, what is Bob doing on clearance? We have Dundee Award mints. Maybe they're trying to get rid of their mints. I don't know. But lots of candies to choose from if you're looking for some sweetness on a budget. And I may or may not have chosen a few items myself. But yeah, lots over here, including these adorable denim Peeps bunnies. Now, I already picked up that one, but I looked deeper, dug deeper in there, and I found the one I didn't have. So that was kind of a fun thing because I wanted to pick up both of them. And they have all of these hand sanitizers, these spray hand sanitizers. They had pretty much all the fragrances that I know they come in at Five Below. And then this one right here, it comes with its own little silicone holder. The others don't, but that one does. And I guess that's why there's only a few left. And then I was marveling, literally marveling at the different flavors of cotton candy. Did you guys know cotton candy came in so many different flavors? Yeah, it does. There's a lot. Apparently, I'm missing out on my cotton candy. Um, I don't know. Just blows my mind. And I really haven't had rock candy since a child. Yeah, must have been a child since the last time I had that. So that was kind of a nostalgic area. And then of course I have to always go check out the little ducks, the cosplaying ducks over here, the tubs, minis. And this particular Five Below doesn't normally disappoint, and they didn't today. They had so many to choose from. I love these things, as you guys probably know if you've been around. If not, hi, welcome. I love little ducks. And yeah, they had these really cool ones, but whoa, look at those. Do you see what I see? Frankenstein, the creature, Dracula, and a gremlin. That's not all, there's a few others, but I'm going to save that for the end of the video because we'll have our chit chat and I'll show you what I've picked up. So you'll see that in just a few minutes. But love these. I was so surprised because they're sold out online. And then over here in the 5 and beyond sections, this is the 555 area, they had a lot of cute items. Some are new to me, some are not. Look at the strawberry fridge. Like, that would be so cute in a dorm room or even in your office. So like if you had to share refrigerators and you had people who like to sort of help themselves, you could have your own little fridge. And lots of bookends over here and vases and coffee mugs. I love the coffee mugs with those roses that come out, make them 3D. They're really cool. And these mirrors with different shapes and colors. And I don't know why, but I thought the inflatable chair was cool. I'm sorry, I filmed the wrong angle, but these are some of those balloon dogs with sequins. I don't know, I just thought you guys should see how crazy they look to me. And lo and behold, I found a Spencer's Gifts. I haven't been in one of these stores in forever, so of course I had to check it out. And, well, yeah, of course I look at the socks. Why do I love socks so much? I don't know. I mean, I only have 2 feet, but I have so many socks. Always room for more. And look at these. I love that they have the rhinestones on them. And the Coraline next to them, they're also sparkly. Very cute. I love the way they look as well. Look at that. All those fun metallic threads. More ghost face. And I like the stars with the rhinestones on them. And look, there's little tiny rhinestones on Jason's mask. Isn't that great? I don't know. To me, that's just awesome. Lots of fun socks, lots of novelties in this store. I miss Spencer's. I used to go there so many years ago. And these shot glasses, how fun. Very cool. I had to be careful, and that's why the filming is so intentional and tight, because there's a lot of, yeah, themes. Some of them aren't exactly family friendly. I forgot about that when I came into Spencer's, but yeah, so I had to do a little editing on a lot of these clips because there'd be some random somethings sitting there and like, oops. But I don't know, we have a tongue with a piercing. Cool. And then they have a chia pet ghost face. Stop it. You know, I kind of was tempted, but I was like, no, I don't need that. And here's some of the fun pins and some little jewelry that they had at Spencer's, and more fun figurines and head bobbleheads and Funko Pops. Lots of fun things to look at. This is the horror Boodega. No, I'm not mispronouncing it. It is not bodega, it's a bodega. Intentionally. And it is so fun. This is a little market where you can get snacks and candies and a few coffees. And there's so much going on in here. They have lots of props, and it's just a lot of fun. I was really pleasantly surprised. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it's owned by another local business called the Mystic Museum, and they have so much good stuff in there. And they also have, look at this, look at the alien. Stop it, it's just too fun. And look at the monster hand. So they have little places where you can activate and make things happen. So this is the one for the monster hand, which is very cute. And look at the cute mints, all these Halloween and horror themed mints and candies. It's just like, oh, I'm in heaven. How fun is all of this? Just love it. Look at the vampire candy bar. And then over here, the assistant was telling me they had single coffees, so he decided to treat us to a couple of cups of coffee. So that was fun, different. And it is ground coffee too, so we had to use our little Keurig cup. And then over there, there's one of those scary movie TVs going on, and Bigfoot popcorn. Come on. That's fun. In this section, they have stickers for the store and some other little horror themed stickers and different sort of prepackaged candies and items. You know, just fun. I want to know, where do they get this all year round? I never see this except for at Halloween time. And look, eye patches too, and masks. How fun. And then over here they have like theater seats with candy buckets just for display. It's kind of fun. And then on this area, they have all these loose candies that you can buy by the piece. And they have them in all the fun little containers and buckets. And I don't know, I think it's great. And here's another look at the big TV in there with a ghoul at the top. That thing is huge too. I don't think my video portrays how big that is, but it's just a whole lot of cuteness. And then in this refrigerated section, they have all sorts of fun drinks that are sort of like macabre and horror themed. And I may have maybe grabbed one or two to try out. Because how do you resist? Look how fun everything is. I love it. This store is so fun. I know I keep saying fun, but it is. To me, this is like a little treat. The whole thing is. Hello and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. I am Lori, and today I have, well, I guess I would say it's a little bit of a different kind of video. We're still doing hauls and we're still doing some shop with me, but I've gone to a couple of places that I've never shown you before. So first we're going to, as you can see from the footage, we went to Five Below, and it's not in that order. But as far as the video goes, we went to Five Below first, and then we went to Spencer. Spencer's Gifts. I mean, I found out they've been around since like 1947 or 30 something. They've been around for a really long time, so that was amazing. I don't know. I got to chatting with the store manager, so it was a fun little adventure. And then I finally got to put the footage from the horror bodega with something, because I feel like the items that I saw and the items that I'm going to show you go really well. They pair up nicely with the footage from Spencer's and from Five Below. So in addition to what I bought in store, I placed an order from Five Below online. So I have this box to show you. So I guess I'll get into that first, and we'll get to a little bit of chit chat at the end. So today is no, today's not Monday. Today's Tuesday. Feels like a second Monday. And, whoops, dropped my cutter. I'm off to a great start. So, what I bought in here, everything in here is different except for one thing, because I was hunting, I'll show you. I was hunting ducks. So I was looking for all the Universal Monsters ducks, and there's actually a couple more. I think there was it either a Jason or a Michael Myers, or maybe both they also have, but the store and the online did not show them, so I did not get them. But we have Dracula here. Isn't he great? I love these little things, so I'm very happy to add Dracula to my ever-growing ducky collection. But that was the whole reason I placed the order. That, and, well, I mean, I had the FOMO that I wouldn't find the ducks in store. And then the assistant revealed that he is not a fan of going in store to Five Below. Well, how dare he? How dare he have an opinion? So I was like, well, okay, if you don't want to go with me, then I will go on my own to the one that's closer to my work, because the one that's closer to my work, I have much better luck finding things there than I do at the two that are close by to where I live. So I'll show you that in a minute, but let's get back to this. And then I found these adorable little, I know I don't wear these kind of socks, but I'm gonna train myself to wear them. But they're peanuts, and we have Charlie Brown. Look how cute. And sort of like muted colors, which I kind of dig it. It's nice. And then we have Woodstock, just all over Woodstock socks. And then the next one's just Charlie's jumper. Charlie Brown's little sweater or shirt. And then we have Linus over here. Linus doing Linus things. He's just being Linus. And then last but not least, we have Snoopy on his doghouse. It would have been fun if he was doing the Red Baron thing, but I still love it. Just really cute set of socks. And they're nice and soft. And, oh, the Dracula duck was $5. And these socks are also $5. And where am I going to put this? And then I couldn't help it. I love, okay, let's just call it what it is. I love pretty much a lot of things. I have a varied interest of things I love, and one of them is Toy Story and Monsters Inc. and Up and anything Pixar. So when I saw little Sully in there, look, and it's got Boo. Look at the little teeny tiny Boo. Oh, it's so cute. So when I saw this with her door, oh, I was like, I have to have that. And that was $5 as well. Really, really cute. And it's teeny tiny. It's even smaller than our duck, which is this big. They're little guys. But I just love everything. I'm a strange one. So I also, oh, they sent me the wrong size. I got a size small, which is gonna really not work for me. And I have this really cute shirt, which I am going to have to return. But I love Maleficent. I love the villains. I love that they have the cauldron with the poison apple down there. This shirt is awesome. So I'm going to have to see about getting a replacement. I don't know if they'll send it to me or if they're just going to give me a refund. Betcha they'll just send me a refund, which, boo. Okay, so we have that. And then we have, that's more like it, like nice and ruby. And then we have peanuts. So we're gonna wear these socks. I have my new socks to go with my new shirt. And it's just really cute. And let's see, what is the composition of the shirt? Let's see. It is 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So it feels nice. And of course the decals are kind of crunchy, but it's not like Timu crunchy. It's nicer. And that is just a string. So got myself a peanut shirt with a little Snoopy on there. I just think it's really cute for spring and summer. And then last but not least, I got Squashies by Smarties. It says fat-free, gluten-free, and peanut-free. Okay, it says raspberry and cream flavored candy. I was just curious. Oh, and the shirts were $5.55, both of them, and this was $2.50. And so squashy, it is squashy, so you can kind of smush it. Okay, let's eat it instead of playing with it. Okay. So it tastes really good. And it tastes like marshmallow. I mean, it has kind of a texture of a marshmallow, but you can really taste the raspberry, and you can also taste the cream. I like that. That was really good. Okay, you guys, $2.50. I highly recommend. These things are really good. They don't taste like Smarties at all, and they're all the same flavor, raspberry and cream. Those are good. They're really tasty. All right, I'm impressed. So this is what I bought in store at Five Below. The first thing, which is no surprise, is this little cutie, and I believe this was $2.50. Do I have the receipt in here? I can do better than that. So $2.50. So I had the lighter colored one. Look at the little peeps button. So I had the lighter colored denim one, which I do like better, but I am not going to say no to this cuteness. So I decided to treat myself to the darker colored one as well, because why not? Basically, it's a why not purchase. And then I got myself some Bob Ross mints. I mean, if you're going to mark down Bob Ross. Now, I have still some mints from my friend Liz at Hello My Friend 64, and I will link her down below. And I mentioned her in, I think, pretty much every video. But if you have still not checked her out, I can't recommend more that you do. She's really a lot of fun. She's she's kind of quirky like I am, but in a different way, but in a really good way. And I think that if you haven't checked her out, I think you'll enjoy her content. Maybe even more than mine, because she's a lot of fun. But she gifted me some of these because she knows I'm in love. I have a crush on Bob. Rest in peace. And his very velvety voice. And his talent too for painting. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, aren't I? Hey Lori, calm down. So I decided to pick those up, and they were $1.50 each. And I have a lot of birthdays coming up, and I was like, well, you know what? I can put these in birthday presents, because that's just a little add-on. Does it say? I didn't even look to see when it expires, but they're mints, for crying out loud. For crying out loud. I don't see an expiration date on here. but they're mints. And they're good. And I also picked this up because I had my eye on it. Not these. I had my eye on this little cutie during the regular Easter season, but I never did buy this because I didn't feel like, you know, I don't hate Peeps, but they're not my favorite, you know, although I did try the Dr. Pepper ones and they're not so bad. Anyway, back to this. So I wanted this little tie-dye cutie because I have a bigger version of this one, and I think I have an army of plushy Peeps of different sizes and textures at this point. I don't think I need any more, but I'm happy that I finally got my little tie-dye friend. And how much was this on clearance? Because the Peeps and the Bob Ross so far, they were on the clearance aisle, or the clearance cart. And that cost, where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is, $2.50. So, and I have some candy to boot. And then, let's see what else. And I picked this up because I have, well, I don't really need any more hand sanitizer for a really long time because I have a lot of these. But I like to try the different ones. And I was happy because this one came with its own little silicone case. And I was texting Liz. And how much was this? So it was $4. Yeah, it was $4 with or without the silicone case. And I'm like, well then, okay, I'll take it. So we have coconut cream and white florals. Okay, that works. And then we also have salted caramel and pistachio, because that just sounds great. I want to try that. It just sounds like it would smell good, doesn't it? Oh wait, this one has a holder too. Okay, so maybe all of them had one. I don't know, or maybe I got lucky. I don't know. It smells really good. Liz, if you're watching, it kind of smells like the fragrance that you like at Dollar Tree, the Brazilian whatever I think it's called. It kind of smells like that a lot, or at least it does to me. And yeah, I recommend this. Okay, now I want to try the other one. I'm curious. Well, I got one for Liz, and I got one for me. So this one, well, let's let it dry down. Oh my gosh. I mean, I wish this wasn't a I wish this wasn't a body spray. It smells so good, both of these. You guys are at Five Below. These two, they smell dreamy. Really. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one I like better because they're both different, but okay. Hand sanitizer fan. Another Bob Ross, because, you know, Bob. Now, I'll show you some of my ducks. So we have another Dracula. And because I bought a set for myself and I grabbed a set for Liz. And then we have Frankenstein's monster. Look at this. Isn't he great? Of course he is. Oh, I'm so happy. And then I have Saw. So Saw movies to me are hard because I like horror movies, but I just can't stand torture. And this feels a lot like torture when you watch a Saw movie. But I have watched a couple, maybe 3. They seem to have a lot of them, but I've watched a few. I haven't seen them all though. They're just difficult. So I have to be in the right frame of mind. And then Creature, I have the big version of this one, and it has little arms that stick out. It's cool. The small ones are really a lot like the large regular sized ones, except for if they have like little accoutrements or little things that stick out, they won't be with them. They'll just be plain, just a little plain duck. But I just love the detail on this Creature duck. It's so cute. And then last but not least, we have Stripe from the Gremlins. Isn't he great? And I also have the large size of Stripe as well. So that is my Five Below haul. I think that's all. Yes, that's it. So now we can go on to, let's go on to Spencer's. I haven't been in Spencer's in so long. And I had the best time. I met the manager there. Her name was Frances. And we got to talking, and I stayed there a lot longer than I thought I would. But I had actually gone to that little mall, that shopping center. It had the Five Below in it, but it also had a Pottery Barn. It has a lot of stores, but it's actually called Camarillo Outlets. And I saw Pottery Barn, and I was like, ooh, maybe they'll have those witch plates from Halloween in there, since it's an outlet store. No luck, and it was pretty boring, actually, so I didn't. I did see something I wanted. They had Ravenclaw pajama sets, you know, with the button down, and they were regularly over $100, and they had them all marked down to, I think, 30. But they only had size small in Ravenclaw, and I am a Ravenclaw, so I didn't get any. So I didn't buy anything at the Pottery Barn. But at Spencer's, I don't need this. I know the assistant's going to be so disappointed in me. I'm probably going to have to get rid of a couple of tumblers to make up for the wrong I've done by picking this up. This was $30 at Spencer's, and I just loved how the knives are metallic, and I just love anything Ghostface. He's my favorite horror movie person, fictional person. And then, I mean, we had to double down. I just couldn't stand it. Look at these socks. I know. For those of you who aren't in love with Scream or Ghostface, you might be like, why? Just why? I can't. I just really like it. And this was $12.99, so we paid $13 for the socks. But I love the rhinestones on there. So, yes, because I needed more socks in my life. All right, now finally I get to have the stuff from the Boodega. This has been sitting there for a while, I don't know, weeks, waiting for me to have enough footage with something else so that I could put it together. So finally, yay! So we got, okay, so Kelly's Killer Popcorn. I have no idea about this, but it's supposed to be scary good gourmet popcorn, and I got it. They had a lot of flavors, but I got the honey sopapilla caramel. Sopapilla? I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm sorry, but you know, it happens. And I've decided not to have any shame in my game. I'm sure someone will correct me. It's fine. It's fine. That's how we learn, right? Because this channel is also an instructional channel. Okay, I can't get it open. And it has an expiration of 10 of 2025, so we've got plenty of time. And as you can see from the label, it costs $6.99 at the Boodega. I just want to try it. Oh, come on. These nails. Okay, this has to open. Please stand by. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Oh, finally we got in there. Okay, let's see. Just looks like, oh, it's a cluster of yumminess. Okay, we don't need that much. This one kind of tastes like stale caramel popcorn, kettle corn. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite, especially not for $7. But it's non-GMO, whole grain, gluten-free, and no seed oils ever. It's not bad, but I think the caramel that I'll say this, it is coated with a lot of caramel, so that might be the reason why it seems a little soggier, but it's not bad. And I know that the assistant will eat it. He loves popcorn, and I love kettle corn. So I was looking for like a little mix. Okay, so the next thing we have, I don't know why, rotten gummy worms. I mean, who doesn't need rotten gummy worms? 70% less sugar, gut friendly. How much? 7 grams of prebiotic fiber. Colors from veggies, fruits, and superfoods. Okay, so this is like healthy gummy worms. Well, you know we're just gonna have to try it, right? Okay, Food Try Network, you just give me a call. Give me a little ring. I'll try things on your channel. Okay, let's get one of these out. So far, my favorite of the food items is the squishy things. Okay, so here, they're just little worms. Smell very fruity. Not bad. Okay. So that tastes good. It tastes like a grown-up gummy worm. It does. It doesn't taste too sweet, and it isn't like sour or too like sugary or anything, because there's no, you know how gummy worms sort of have this like I don't want to call it slime, but there's like a residue on them. There's none of that. So I'm impressed. Not bad. I like them. I don't know how much they were. Does it say? No. But they were good. I recommend. Does it say on here? No, it doesn't. This is somebody else's. Oh, Chris and I both had our own. I don't know where my receipt is, but I don't know how much they were, but they were good. And then Chris evidently bought some trick-or-treat mints, and I love Sam, so nice. Are they meat? Are they mints? No, they're candy sours, or orange flavored candy sours. And those were $5. Okay, I'm not gonna open those because you're probably tired of me trying things anyway. Plus they're Christmas, so I don't know what he may be like, look, stay in your lane, woman. And I get this just for fun, just to show you. So these were $3 each, and they're 1 cup of coffee. It's still cheaper than Starbucks. And it was good. It was a little bit, most of our coffees have a lot more intensity in the flavor. This one tasted slightly watered down, but it could just be us and our preferences. But the overall flavor was really good. So if you found this somewhere, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't recommend it, because it was good. I prefer Bones coffee, but this one is actually pretty good. So, and then he picked this up because he just liked her little face, and it was $3.75 for a Pez dispenser. I don't know why. But I mean, you know, the Pez dispensers really are cute. Do you see that? She even has the nerve to have little freckles. Come on, that is adorable. But he just liked the way she looks, and we're a spooky household, so this will go right in with the rest of the stuff we have. But he picked up this cute little witchy Pez dispenser, and we have some orange candy in here, and looks like strawberry. So we have that, and then I think this was me grabbing a couple things at the end for fun. We have Warhead's Mystery Flavor Sour Taffy. Now, I don't know what I have any business buying this, because I hate sour. And Zombie Tongue Painter. A lollipop. Bon Bon Bum. Bon Bon Bum. Okay. Does that mean good bum? I don't know. But very cute. Okay. So we have that. Whoops, Sam just fell right into my purse. I guess it's mine now. And then I did buy a couple of beverages. Now, this is from Corpse Reviver. I'm sorry, Corpse Reviver. Electrolyte beverage. Oh, well, that's why. So the electrolytes, I guess. I don't know. And this is guava rose. And it has guava, rose, lemon, hibiscus. It's a tea with electrolytes. So I was like, okay, let's try that out. That sounds like fun. This was $6 for a little can of tea, but all right, you know, it's all about the novelty of it all. I was trying things out, so I haven't tried these yet. And then the next one is, all I saw was the butterscotch soda, and I love butterscotch anything, but this is Rocket something. I don't know. That name doesn't make it any more appetizing. I didn't know it said that, but it says bitter butterscotch soda that glows in the dark. What? Is that good for me? Okay, I'm gonna put it in the light and see if it glows, and if it does, I'll put a picture of it. I'll put a picture over here if it does. I don't know if I've ever, I mean, I've had ice cubes that glow, you know, reusable ice cubes that glow, but never an actual drink that glowed in the dark. Okay, and then this is, I think, a cream soda, and it says Palisade Peaches and Cream, all natural, made with cane sugar, Rocky Mountain Soda Company, in small batches. And this one was $3.85. So I guess my tea was my big spend amount. The glow in the dark was also $3.85. These are more understandable, I guess. But the $6 for the tea, what was I thinking? It better be amazing. So this is cute. I like the label, and again, I really love peach. Is one of my, well, I think peach is my favorite fruit flavor. So that would be why I got that. So, oh, and I have one more thing I want to show you that I didn't buy in the haul, but I get paid twice a month. And I've decided, at least in one of those paychecks, I'm trying to get the rest of these ducks. I'm gonna order until I get at least most of them. So I already have this one and this one. So I ordered this one, and I got another one. Oh, they're so well made. Look at this beautiful duck. Yeah, I know, I'm running out of room for the ducks, but look how gorgeous. I'm sorry I opened it without you, but I could not wait. It was like that. I could not wait. And we have Horus. So this is the little tag, a little, I don't know, piece of paper with the name of your duck on it, and it has all these you can, I guess, scan if you so desired. But super happy. Such a cute duck. I just love it, and I'm really happy to have another one. I just love the Egyptian stuff. I really do. So, very happy to have Horus. Hello, welcome home. You're beautiful. But you know, it's really cool because if you haven't watched, I've opened a few of these. But this is, I guess, the British Museum is somehow part of this. And that's super awesome. And I guess the name of these ducks are bee duck. But I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm kind of all in with that. And you can get these on Amazon. I don't know where else you can get them, but you can get them on Amazon. Maybe at the British Museum. But that's kind of far. For me anyway. So, oh my gosh, this was just a fun haul, and I really enjoyed showing you these finds that we procured. The next video will be a Temu haul, and that will be Thursday or Friday. Not sure which, but one of those days. And I it's going to be old school, like the stuff from China. And I think I'll be able to, we'll see, but I think I'll be able to put some of the newer stuff. I did place an order, and the newer stuff I was referring to would be local warehouse items that I picked up. But I did just the other day place an order for things coming directly from China. Now, a little like meh on the selection of items coming from China. There's still an overwhelming amount of things coming from local warehouses, and the prices aren't that bad for more local warehouses. But I know, I miss the good old big old bag of all sorts of eclectic items from China, from Temu. So it's a little disappointing that there aren't more things. I've seen nails, I've seen cards, nails, like, you know, but not a lot. I've only seen a few nails. I've seen greeting cards. I've seen a lot of the zippered bags. I've seen purses, and I've seen some blankets, and couple of stickers, but most of the stickers that I've been seeing are still coming from local warehouse. And I can't think of anything else right now. A few pillow covers, I think, but most of the pillow covers that I'm seeing that are coming directly from Temu are sort of not novelty like this. They're more of like a certain color, so not as exciting. Maybe they're going to have more with, you know, more of these novelty ones, but right now I haven't been seeing a lot of those. So, I mean, we're starting to get some things back, but it's not a huge amount that I'm seeing. If you guys are seeing anything in other categories, because maybe I'm not searching the right things. So if you're seeing other things, other items than the ones that I just mentioned, let me know, because I'd like to do searches for those as well, and see, you know, what there is to see, and then let everyone else know what's out there. Because yeah, I guess we're all of us in the US anyway. Everyone else around the world, if you're watching, I'm envious. Yes, I am envious, probably for more than one reason, but especially because you can order Temu. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, I got to go to the horror Boodega, and as far as I know, there's only one of those, so I consider myself lucky, because that's right up my alley, and I was happy. But I guess we just have to be happy for what we have, and what we can do. So I will count my blessings. I will, and I guess that's about it as far as that goes. I mean, I still have, I have 2 mystery boxes that I alluded to in a previous video. One of them finally shipped, the one from Etsy, which I ordered a couple of weeks ago. It finally shipped. Was it today? I think it was today. The one from the company still hasn't shipped. It still says waiting for order fulfillment as the status. So we shall have to wait on that one. But I also have another order coming in from Etsy of a good bit of things, and I'm not sure if I'm going to just show that on its own, or put it with one of the mystery boxes. I'm not sure. I don't think it's enough for a whole video, but it's a box full of goodies, and they're all the same goodies, and that's what I'm gonna say. I also have been picking up a lot of jewelry items, and so I'm going to be showing those to you. These items I found on Macari, and I found on eBay, and some from Temu from the local warehouse. So I do have a little mixture of different jewelry items to show you. And what else? Oh, how can I forget? I have so much 5 months to Halloween stuff, and I have more on the way, that I might break it into 2 videos, or I might do one for May and then the other one for June. Although I know Halloween will start coming in stores, start dropping in stores in June. At least I hope so. I hope it will. But I know some people are not looking forward to that, but me and this channel, we will be showing that, because it's something that just brings me so much happiness, and it always has, and it probably always will. I'm just a spooky girl at heart. So I can't help it. I'm sorry. But this was truly a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. And I hope very much that I get to see you on probably Thursday, but if not, then on Friday. And yeah, we have some fun things coming up. And if I think of something else, I'm always trying to think, okay, what else could I show? What else could I do? But we'll always still have, you know, Home Goods and World Market and TJ Maxx and Marshalls and all that stuff too. It's just, I don't know. It's just been a lot of fun just trying to think of new things. And so finding these two mystery boxes that I've not seen anyone else show. And so that makes me happy, because I see other people who open mystery boxes. I'm like, oof, I want to get that. But I'm like, oh, I just seen like 3 people open that. So maybe no. And I don't know. So it's nice to have something that's a little bit different. At least for now, until I go ahead and get one of those other mystery boxes that everybody else is opening, because it'll probably happen. But yeah, and oh, I did order. I found a. You guys, don't judge me, okay? No, don't judge me. I found a online store that just sells socks. It's called Foot Clothes, and I placed an order and it's here, and I'm trying to figure out where to show that. But I haven't opened it. I want to see them so badly. So yeah, so I have that coming up too. And there's probably other things that have slipped my mind right now, because I get like, I guess it's like YouTube brain. I get this fog when I can't think very well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun doing this video. Oh, and I meant to tell you, there was another thing that I saw in Five Below that was very, very intriguing, but I didn't try it. They had this whole, and I know I filmed it, but I don't know what happened to the footage. It just like disappeared. Frustrating. But I may have a few stills that I could put over there. But they had pickle stuff. They had it all in this one section away from all the other things. They had pickle cotton candy, and they had these pickle gummies that look like cucumbers, or maybe, I guess pickles. But they're called like gummy poppers, but they kind of look like pickles, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. And they had gummies, and they had just a whole bunch of different pickle flavored items. So I tried the pickle flavored jelly beans at Easter time, and I did not care for the flavor. I was tempted to try another one, but I'm thinking I probably won't like it. Maybe the cotton candy, because how can you go wrong with cotton candy? It's cotton candy. But I didn't try it, but it was very interesting. And I'm really bummed that I lost the footage, because I wanted to show you. But okay, it happens. All right, well, I am going to wrap this up, and I hope very, very much that I get to see you in the next one. Bye.